All new at the top tonight, it was going to be a quick trip across the border for a Brownsville man. It ended up being one he's not soon to forget. His vehicle was taken away. After months of getting nowhere, he turned to Channel 5 News for help. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez in our Cameron County newsroom to explain.
Gilbert Rendon crossed the Gateway International Bridge last month in his Chevy van. He says in a matter of minutes, Mexican authorities impounded his vehicle because of an expired inspection sticker. The idea for Gilbert Rendon was to go to the dentist in Matamoros and cross right back to the U.S. He didn't even make it past the Mexican aduana when his troubles started.
The first thing they did was look at my inspection sticker, okay? Well, it was expired.
Mexican authorities immediately seized Rendon's 2002 Chevy Venture. Rendon says he was stunned and outraged. Mexican authorities told him it's against the law to cross into Mexico with expired tags.
What effect does that have in Mexico? Why did that bother you all? No, you just can't do it. It's a law. I said, I've never heard of that law. I said, do you have it posted anywhere?
He says despite pleading and arguing with Mexican authorities, he ended up crossing back into the U.S. on foot. Rendon says he now depends on rental cars and borrowing vehicles to get around. He says Mexican officials are making it difficult to get his property back.
They want you to fill out like 25 pieces of paper, and I'm not exactly documents. Not only fill them out, but then you have to translate them into Spanish and take it back there. Then you have to pay another $100 for a $100 lawyer, another $100. I said, you know what? Never mind.
We went to the Mexican consulate in Brownsville to find out why Rendon's vehicle was impounded and how he can get it back. Consulate spokeswoman Vanessa Ortega declined to comment on camera. She confirms there are laws in place that prohibit vehicles from crossing into Mexico with expired tags. She says it's done to crack down on stolen vehicles being sold and in turn protect the Mexican auto industry. Rendon says authorities should find another way to do that.
They treat the American citizens with respect. We're going over there to spend money. We're going over there to buy stuff. We're going, you know.
Rendon says he will continue to fight to get what is rightfully his back to the U.S. We also reached out to the Mexican consulate in Washington, D.C. to find out what Rendon has to do to get his vehicle back and what happens to his vehicle if he doesn't. We are awaiting their response and we'll let you know what they tell us. For now, in the Cameron County newsroom, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
Well, the Mexican consulate tells us these laws have been in effect since the 1980s. This is the Channel 5 News Extra. They say if you're planning to drive into Mexico, you should keep these things in mind. Have a valid car title and registration. You'll also need proof of insurance, and don't forget your U.S. identification.